Alright, cello students, we're looking at donkey riding, and for this we're doing the dotted rhythm in 2/4 time. I want you to recognize that when you're counting, which you need to do on a regular basis, you need to be going to the smallest note value in the measure. And in your first measure of donkey riding, your smallest note value is a 16th note. So when we're counting, we need to be counting for all of the 8th notes and all of the 16th notes. So there are 2 8th notes in one beat, and there are 2 16th notes in 1 8th note. So that means there are 4 16th notes for every one beat. So for the first beat, you need to count 1 E and A, and the second beat, you need to count 2 E and A. So if we have a dotted note, the dot adds, that's correct, half the value of the note that is dotting. So half the value of an 8th note is a 16th. So you have 3 16th notes and one all by itself. So if we count the first measure, it's 1 E and a, 2 and 1 and 2 and. So every time you have that 16th in there, make sure you're accounting for it, and then you can go on and just stick with straightly 1 and 2 and. Okay? Now, dots on the top of the note, short bowing. All right, and it's not a bounce. Okay, it is a bow and release. So your bow will start on the string and then will release. So we're going to do a D major scale because that's what this key signature is, 2 sharps. On, release, first E, place the bow, release. You basically just pressing and releasing. So pressing and releasing. So when we do this bowing, then you see in the first measure we have 2 dots over the second, third, and fourth note. They're up, up, so you need to press and release. So, okay, so let's do that bowing. Down, down, up, up, and we'll do it in a D major scale, going from D to E and doing the next first note on the D, slurring to the E and doing 2 up bows on the E. Now go from E to F sharp. Hold, change, up, up. Change the string. Now I'll come down the scale, but this time I want to make sure I try and stay in the lower half of the bow. We don't want to pull too much on that first note because we lose control of the bow when we get further out here. Just adjust the camera a little bit so you can see that better when I'm playing. Okay. So let's just try the first 2 measures of that rhythm. So when you have nothing over a note, give it a little bit more bow, but you're still going to keep it relatively short, okay? So try that again. Short, 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 short. A little longer, release. Always in control. Quick lift. Okay, so it's not a complicated piece, and I would recommend that you get that rhythm under control. Do it on the D major string scale, add the articulation as best you can, then add your notes, okay? And work on your intonation. So putting that all together, you get a very crisp, very precise bowing, and once you feel comfortable with it, try to add some increased tempo to it, keeping your bows very controlled and short. Okay,